How DFR wants to eradicate poverty in this world. Imagine a story about a boy named Amir. Every day he wakes up not to a breakfast but to hunger. He lacks food. He eats only 1 to 2 meals a day. He is hungry. He won't be going to school like other kids his age, but he'll be going to walk long distance with buckets to collect water to his family. He, like millions of people worldwide, live in extreme poverty. This reality is faced by millions of people in the world. Extreme poverty is an absolute poverty, which means that there is a concrete, measurable criteria for this level of poverty. Extreme poverty is defined as less than $2.15 a day. Below this level, basic survival is at risk, like food, clean water, housing, and healthcare. Worldwide, there is 700 million people living in extreme poverty. Think of all the potential wasted. One solution that our party proposes is unconditional cash transfers, YEETS. This proposal is a well-researched idea that could eliminate extreme poverty globally. Cash transfers means giving cash money directly to the ones who need it, and they themselves deciding what to do with it. This idea has proven successful in examples and studies. What's needed annually to eradicate extreme poverty is $300 billion, according to the charity Give Directly. Another proposed solution that we want to adopt is universal basic dividends from the book Earth for All, a survival guide for humanity. The universal basic dividend is distributing a portion of the wealth generated by the global commons, such as natural assets and environmental assets, to all individuals, giving a basic income and fights economic inequality. Ending poverty is the world's #1 global problem. It's our biggest and most important challenge. Poverty is not a law of nature, but the result of political decisions and of unfair systems. But I say this today, poverty can be defeated. Poverty doesn't exist today because we lack money. It exists because we lack justice. We can end poverty fast, but it hasn't happened because those in power hasn't chosen to do so. The people in power must change. They need to decide to end poverty. I also want to say that poverty is not a lack of character, it's a lack of cash. It's not a moral failing. We at DFR envision a future where no one is left behind, a world where every human being gets a life of dignity. We have to be the voice for those who are not heard. When people are in poverty, they lose hope. Let's end poverty and give people hope back. Let's also give people their hope back. Let us fight for a world where no one needs to go hungry, where no child needs to grow up with no hope, where the future belongs to us all. Let's imagine a world without poverty. What a beautiful world that could be. It would be a world of what dreams are made of. A world where people's dreams of their future life, their dream job would be fulfilled. A life of opportunity and abundance. A planet of thriving people. I believe there's enough compassion in this world to go around to everyone. so that no one is no longer poor. We could see the eradication of extreme poverty in our lifetime. We must stand united in our fight to end poverty. Poverty doesn't just exist in developing countries. It exists also in industrialized countries. It exists also here in Sweden. I hope to inspire all of you listening today with a desire to demand change, to demand of your elected officials and politicians to end poverty. Let's be the voice of the voiceless in poverty and vote for the ending of poverty. Let children like Amir get enough food and not go hungry. Let children like him go to school and make a bright future for themselves. Poverty has been likened to a disease. It's a social ill. It requires systemic solutions such as education, fair wages, social protection, and justice. Let's imagine a bright future for all, like the stars. A future where nobody's childhood is robbed by poverty. Around 3 million children under the age of 5 die annually due to hunger. Isn't that so sad? Imagine if that would change. Imagine a world where everyone would have running warm water. We could have that. What if life wasn't met with hardship? Everyone deserves to live a life without poverty. It is a human right. Politicians should not be ruled by greed, and the same goes for the people, but look for ways to improve people's lives and be a positive force for good of the world. What does DFR specifically offer? A will, an awareness, and propose solutions to end global poverty. In order to end poverty, we must educate people and work on gender equality. When women are lifted up, they lift up their families and communities out of poverty the most. Poverty can cause and causes stunted growth to a lot of children. The 17th of October is the International Day for the Eradication of Poverty. It was made by the UN. It is celebrated through events and campaigns all throughout the world.